Thank you, Excellencies. My name is Dr. Uzodimma Adirieje. I am an indigenous person from Nigeria. And we are here as partners for the welfare of indigenous people to remind the world that the world is owing indigenous people development and good life. We have come to say that without indigenous people, the Sustainable Development Goals cannot be achieved. The world has about 8 billion people. All indigenous persons are part of this 8 billion. From Africa to Americas, to Asia, to Europe, to Oceania, to Pacific, to Caribbean, to Australia. There are indigenous people whose rights and privileges are being trampled every day. Some of them have been dislocated from their natural environments and provided with no alternative that is affordable, available, and sustainable. It therefore beholds that in all they do, indigenous people need to be cared for. The world population of indigenous people is significant. In almost every country, there are indigenous people. We therefore demand official United Nations policy on indigenous persons to be made mandatory for each country to adopt, and implement for the welfare of indigenous people who exist very close to nature, who have been principally responsible for sustaining our natural environment, but who have been endangered by persistent affront on their environment, on their culture, on their civilization, and on their well-being. Some indigenous cultures that have helped people to sustain their environment for centuries have been wiped out. And as long as that is on, it is not possible to actually achieve climate controls without indigenous people. They have a lot to offer and provide, and unless the world pays attention to indigenous people, all the efforts we are making to achieve climate control will not materialize well. All the efforts we are making to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals will fall by the wayside if we do not systematically and by official policy bring indigenous people into these plans. So we are asking the world, we are asking every citizen, every country, every continent, every regional body, the United Nations, and you as individuals, make effort for the welfare of indigenous people. We are indigenous people, our lives matter.